Hey, this is my third time filming this. First time, the room I was trying to film in, there's really nothing in there, so it echoes a lot. You can hear my dog's pitter patter on the floor. Second time, I had a filter on the camera, and then when I went to edit the video, I was like, this just doesn't look very good, so let's just go ahead and do this the normal way. All right. Now, let's go ahead and get into what this video is about. It is my book haul from Barnes & Noble. They did their book haul this year, and I want to show you what I got. First of all, cute totes. Reading is to the mind what exercise is to the body. Basically, this is how I feel. I love fitness and exercising as well as I love reading. A lot of the times I will read while I am on the treadmill. Some people are like, how do you do that? I'm like, I don't know, I just like to read, and I guess I just suffer through it. I also have gotten into audiobooks, so I like to listen to those sometimes while I am on the treadmill. So yeah, let's read and work out. Great. Anyway, first book, Outward Blonde. I picked this up randomly, just saw it. I did peruse the Barnes & Noble website before I bought anything. I was going to buy stuff online. Cooper, I'm filming a video right now. You do not need to be playing with your squeaky toys. Leave it. Sorry. Anyway, back to this. So, yes, I was looking online. I saw it on their website, and I was kind of, meh. But then I saw it in the store, and first of all, I looked at the price and I was like, oh, $10, it's like $5, okay. And I read the back of it, and it kind of, like, the front of it reminded me of Legally Blonde a little bit. So I was like, well, I guess that, I'll try that out. But it actually sounds really cute. It's basically about a girl named Lizzie, she's a teen socialite. She likes to shop. She's a shopaholic. She likes to party. Well, what happens when you party and there are cell phones? You get recorded. So she gets recorded, it gets leaked to a like social media site, a social gossip site. And basically her parents decide it is time for a change of scenery. They take her to Camp Smiley, which is a gritty wilderness survival program for troubled teens deep in the Rocky Mountains, surrounded by a motley crew of campers, all facing their own demons. Quit! She's convinced she has nothing in common with these misfits. So she has to learn how to survive. She has to learn how to dig her own toilet, build a fire, and basically she has to get with the program or get out of there. So I don't know, it sounded kind of cute. I grew up in a city, I'm a total city girl, but then I moved to Georgia, and yeah, I understand the wilderness side now. I liked the outdoors. I liked camping. Went to camp when I was younger, actually, that we had to build our own toilets to dig the latrine. And I mean, this was like a legit camp. This wasn't like, let me go in a cabin and go to the building where they serve lunch. Like, no, this was like sit in a tent and have... Cooper, come here. Look what you're doing. You're knocking my camera over. Come here. Sit. Get on the bed. Sit down. Sit. Sorry. Anyway, so yeah, I went to a legit camp where we had to like cook over a fire. There was pots, and yeah, these dogs are crazy. You guys, I'm trying to film a video. Can you stop? Get out. Go. Get out of here. Go. Go downstairs. Go! I can't even. Anyway, that's Outward Blonde. And yeah, it looks really good. It's a short read. I'm excited to read it. It sounds like it'd be fun. So that was the first one. The next one that I got is The Boneless Mercies. This one I saw on a site where I've gotten ARCs before, and I wanted to read it. I requested it. I didn't get it, but I had my eye on it. So I saw that it was in their book haul. Again, half off. And basically, I read the reviews on Goodreads before I bought it. A lot of the reviews were, I mean, there was mostly good, but there were some bad ones. And when I read the bad ones, they were mostly because they didn't realize that it was a retelling of Beowulf. So this is a retelling of Beowulf from the perspective of, I believe, 4 females. So you have a cast of female characters instead of male characters. So makes it different. And really that was just mainly the reason that they didn't like it, because I guess they didn't understand that it was a retelling, and it's just a short story, so it's not a series. It's just a nice short read. But anyway, I'm really excited. It's basically these, oh, let me open up the side here so that you can pause it and read it if you'd like. It's basically about, you know, 4 girls. They are born in this role. They it's a female sect, and they have survived the rising and falling of kingdoms. They are death traders. They roam the land. They basically kill the old and the sick for pay. And I mean, they are quiet. I guess they're merciful, but they're tired of this life. So they want something, you know, bigger for their lives. And so they go on this quest to kill this monster. Yeah, because they want fortune, fame, and fortune. So that's what this one's about. Again, I think it sounds really good. I'm looking forward to reading it, and I will update you when I do, which might be a while, because I literally have like 30 physical books. Physical. And I'm not talking about, I also have ebooks and I have audiobooks that I haven't read yet either. So I have a lot of to be reads. And I have a problem and I buy more. But that's okay, because that's who we are. We love books and we buy them, even though we already have a stack like, you know, yay high as tall as my bookshelf, and that's okay. It's okay. At least it's a good thing. It's like a good problem, right? We'll just keep telling ourselves that. Anyway, this one that I got is Imposters by Scott Westerfeld. This one is about 2 twin sisters who, one is raised prim and proper, the other one was raised as a killer, trained to kill, I should say, to protect. And of course, one of them is being married for a political alliance, because there is some political things going on in the area or the country or whatever, the world is not stable. So what they do is they send the one that was trained as a killer in the place of the prim and proper sister, and one of the characters on the other side, he starts to realize that maybe she's not who she says she is. And she, the twin, which is Frey, she has to decide whether or not to trust this other character. And so here is the inside, so you can read that. This is an exclusive edition, so there's exclusive bonus chapters in the back. Oh, we get a glimpse of Rafia's side of her and Frey's strange childhood. So that's kind of cool. It's just a couple pages, nothing serious there. But yeah, anyway, this was another one that was half off. Sounded pretty good. I do like to broaden my genre and not just read YA fantasy books. So we'll see how this one turns out, and I will, like I said, let you know when I read it. So yeah. Next one that I got is Malice. This is going to be a adult fantasy. So this is a series. This one is already out. It had really good reviews on Goodreads when I looked it up, because I had never heard of it before. It actually has, this book itself I think had a 4.16, which is really high in my opinion on Goodreads. And then the continuing books, the other books in the series, actually had a 4.5 or something, 4.2. It had higher ratings than the first one. And both of the second books in the series are like that. So I was really impressed. I was like, wow, okay, this seriously must be a good series. Seriously, must be a good series. But anyway, so the Banished Lands has a violent past where armies of men and giants clashed in battle. But now giants stir anew. Stones weep blood, and there are sightings of giant worms. Those who can still read the signs see a threat far greater than the ancient wars. For if the black sun gains ascendancy, mankind's hopes and dreams will fall to dust. It looks like it follows 4 characters. There is the back there. And so it looked really good. Yeah. I will, looking forward to reading it, honestly. I do like a good series, but I like when the series is already out. I've read so many series in the last year or so, probably 2 years, where I have to wait for the next one. But anyway, this is the next book I bought. This was not part of the book haul, but it is something that I had my eye on. I read her Leigh Bardugo's Six of Crow series, and I really enjoyed it. Not series, it's a duology. So I really enjoyed the Six of Crow duology. And I thought it was really good. It was a little bit hard to get into at first. It was a slow read for me, but once I got into it, I actually really enjoyed it. So I saw this was coming out. I know she's, good writer. I have not read the Shadow and Bone trilogy yet, and so I know that some of the characters are familiar. I might read that series next, and that's why I held off on buying this book, but it was just so pretty. And then it's the Barnes & Noble's, their exclusive edition, and it was only $20, which isn't too bad for a new release that's hardback, that's especially this size. And it's so pretty. Yeah, so this is, what's exclusive about this is in a map. And I can't open it. And it was like intriguing because I was like, how do I see what this looks like? But it's I don't know. I don't know what it is really. It just kind of, I think it's a map. But yes, and bold poster for an exclusive map. If I would have just read it, I would have known. So it looked good. I kind of just bought it, I think, because of that. But anyway, it did have some of her annotations when she was dealing with a pivotal scene. So it does say don't read it if you can see it's chapter 17. So don't read it if you haven't read the book, because it would, basically ruin it. But anyway, so this is one of the books that I bought because it's so pretty. I mean, come on. I have a thing for pretty books. Who doesn't? Look at this. Look how much detail they put into this book. I mean, that is so pretty. So it went in my cart. And that's what happened. Yeah, so King of Scars. Excited to read it. Don't know when I'll get to it. That's my book haul. I'm being called to go to dinner, so I'll catch you guys in the next one.